The purpose of this video is to share with you the expectations for Schoology in grades DK through 5 with a specific look at the updates feature. The expectation is that you use the update feature to update students and parents on the happenings in your classroom. So to do that, you're going to go to the Schoology homepage. You're going to locate the course in which you want to place an update. On the left-hand side, you'll see materials or updates. Now, you can set your default on your page to always show up as the updates page, depending on what you want your parents and your students to see first. So here we are in the updates page. Now, I used this with reminders of things coming up that might not necessarily be on your calendar, or I might give a blurb of something that went especially well that day, or questions that you want to pull your parents on, or even things that you want your students to consider. Now, I'm going to put on here a message that I would like everyone to know. Okay, and then with that, I can adjust the text. I can also insert some content like a link. I can also down here insert a file from my drive that I want attached to that update. I might attach a link with a video or a resource that I would like to disperse to my parents or my students. I can also go to the resources that I've saved in the past on Schoology or that other people in the district have. I can also do an audio-video recording of myself, maybe explaining the post a little bit more, or I can set up a poll. This is a great feature too, and I'll show you that in a minute. But over here on the right-hand side next to post, there is an option here. Now, on yours, you should see a bell, or you might see a little group of people. The group of people, if you uncheck that, that means that only your students will see that post. So maybe there's something that parents don't really need to see. You'll uncheck that so that the parents don't get that in their updates. Now, if you hit the bell, that makes this a big alert, and it will make it appear at the top of the page. I'm going to show you that a minute. So now it's an announcement, and it says Schoology is a great tool. So when I go to the materials page, that announcement will show up at the top of my materials page too. So just in case your materials page is your default, you'll still see that announcement at the top of that page. That's a really nice feature. And it actually will stay at the top until you remove it. So if you've made other updates and but that one is particularly important, maybe for something that's coming up, that will stay right there at the top and not get pushed down to the bottom. Now I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to add a poll so you can see this. And I might say a question like, don't you think? And then I can say yes or no, and I can poll my audience of parents or students. So if I make the changes to this, that does not put the poll up there, but it does put the question. So I'm going to remove this. And now that's all you had to do to get it off of there. Now as people answer this, numbers will show up at the end, and you'll want to refresh it to see what's coming in if you want to see real time what's going on with that. So I'm going to delete that so it's no longer on there. But that is how you use the updates. And I've found that this is just very helpful for those upcoming events or reminders that you want to give out to parents, or even resources that you really want them to have at their fingertips right then to help with something that's upcoming. So have fun with that, and keep using that to keep everybody in the loop of what's going on.